Let's be honest, cooking perfect rice on the stove is surprisingly easy to mess up. Yet, this simple kitchen gadget gets it right every single time. And it doesn't matter if you're a culinary pro or you excel at burning toast. The rice cooker is undefeated at cooking rice to fluffy perfection. So, how does it know the exact moment when the water has been absorbed and the rice is ready to be enjoyed? Welcome to Information Station, where we uncover the surprising stories behind the ordinary things we see, hear, and use every day. So let's begin by noting that, in the basic one-button models, the secret isn't a timer or a fancy computer chip. Instead, it relies on a clever bit of physics hidden inside the base of the cooker. And at the heart of this design is a special temperature-sensitive switch that reacts when the cooking conditions suddenly change. To understand how this works, we just need to remember one simple fact from science class. When you heat a pot of water, the temperature rises until it hits its boiling point, 100 degrees Celsius or 212 degrees Fahrenheit. But once it starts boiling, something fascinating happens. It just stops. And as long as there's still liquid water in that pot, the temperature gets stuck right there. It won't go above 100 degrees Celsius. All the extra energy isn't making the water hotter. It's being used to turn that liquid into steam. This creates a rock-solid temperature ceiling. And that one reliable principle is the entire foundation of the rice cooker's design. It knows that as long as the pot is holding steady around 100 degrees Celsius, there must be water inside, which means the rice isn't done yet. So, what happens the exact moment the last bit of water is absorbed by the rice or boils away? That temperature ceiling shatters. And with no water left to turn into steam, the heating element suddenly superheats the metal pot and the rice. In just a few seconds, the temperature inside shoots past 100 degrees Celsius. That rapid spike is the unmistakable signal the cooker has been waiting for. It's not watching a clock. It's simply waiting for that specific thermal event to happen. But how does a simple, non-digital machine detect this spike and shut itself off? This is where it gets really clever. But before we reveal this clever device, take a moment to subscribe to Information Station. We explore the surprising science and engineering hiding inside everyday objects, from the appliances in your kitchen to the technology you use every day. Now let's look inside the rice cooker and see how it knows the precise moment your rice is ready. This is where the real genius comes in, and a surprisingly simple part often handles it. While some cookers use mechanisms like bimetallic strips or thermostats, one of the most common and elegant solutions is a special magnetic switch. Tucked right under the inner pot is a spring-loaded assembly holding a permanent magnet. When you put the pot in and press the cook button, the weight pushes this down, and the magnet latches on, completing an electrical circuit and turning the heater on. But this isn't just any magnet. It's made from an alloy with a very specific property. It's called the Curie temperature, and it's set just a bit higher than 100 degrees Celsius. This Curie temperature is the point at which a magnetic material gets so hot it temporarily loses its magnetism. And as long as the water is boiling, the pot stays at 100 degrees Celsius, and the magnet remains magnetic, keeping the switch on. But the instant the water is gone, and the pot's temperature spikes, the magnet heats past its Curie point. And just like that, it is no longer magnetic. It can no longer hold on against the force of the spring. The spring pushes the mechanism up, breaking the electrical contact with that satisfying clunk. The main heater turns off, and the cooker switches to its low-power keep warm mode. This system is brilliantly simple because it relies on a fundamental law of physics rather than an imperfect timer. The cooker will hold the rice at a boil for as long as it takes, whether you're cooking 1 cup or 5. It automatically adjusts the time by simply waiting for the water to disappear. Of course, this means the system's accuracy is still in your hands. If you add too little water, it will evaporate early, the temperature will spike, and the cooker will shut off before the rice is actually cooked. If you add too much, it will just keep boiling until all that excess water is gone, leaving you with mushy, overcooked rice. Now, I need to mention that modern high-end rice cookers take this a step further. They use microprocessors and advanced adaptive cooking controls to monitor not just the temperature, but the rate of temperature change. This allows for incredible precision with different types of grains, from jasmine to brown rice. But the core principle discovered decades ago remains one of the most clever applications of physics in any kitchen appliance. So the next time you use a rice cooker, appreciate the beautiful simplicity at its heart. In most cases, it's not magic or high-tech. It's just a clever engineer's use of a boiling point and a special switch that knows exactly when to let go. It's a perfect reminder that sometimes the most elegant solutions are the ones that rely on the unchanging laws of the world around us. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.